West Virginia is a long way from Grant Witherspoon's home in Colorado, but he's hoping that his opportunity here in Princeton will help lead to an even brighter future. Hey, Nick, we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned Mercer County showdown here tonight as the Princeton Tigers made that 15-minute drive to Mitchell Stadium so that they could take on the Bluefield Beavers. Despite the doctor's timelines and predictions, Mac Osborne was determined to recover faster than anyone could have expected so that she could get back to this mound for the 2018 season. Now, the stands behind me may be empty right now, but come Friday night, it's going to be packed full of one of the largest crowds that these two teams will see all year long. Life can change in the blink of an eye. For Bluefield College defensive lineman Trayvon Bright, that blink of an eye happened when he was just 6 years old.
I was probably in shock because probably all the blood I lost. I was just looking at it like I didn't know what was going on.
12 years ago, Trayvon was injured in a freak farming accident, which cost him his right leg.
As a kid, I was 6 years old, so I really didn't know what was going on at the time. I just seemed like my leg was gone.
Trayvon was traumatized and at times felt hopeless.
Like after the surgery process, all the pain, it just made me want to say I wanted to stop. I know during practice I'll be stopping and just like give my leg a break so I don't have to like overwhelm it.
But he didn't give up. Instead, he fought twice as hard to not only walk again, but to become the most dominant football player that he could. Trayvon's hard work eventually landed him an offer from Bluefield College, and it just so happens that his twin brother, Traymon, was also offered by the Rams.
I was excited, honestly, because that was we had that talk before, before our senior year. We're kind of like, senior year, like what, are we going to end up at the same school, or is this going to be the first time we depart from each other?
And to Traymon, watching his brother tackle his goals is pure inspiration.
It's like, okay, if I do have a little injury, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. But when I look at him, it's like, I gotta remember this man has one leg and he's still playing. So in my head, I'm like, I can still do this no matter what.
I want to inspire others to keep pushing themselves no matter what they go through. And like after college football, yeah, I would love to go to the NFL, maybe a Canadian league, whichever one, it doesn't matter.
Trayvon plans on continuing to prove his doubters wrong, one play at a time. Here for you in Bluefield, Chase Parker, WVVA Sports. He's a trash talker.
Remember, when he goes to the carnival, he can't ride all the rides.
He's a motivator.
Toby the Big Cheese Johnson!
He's the super fan of the West Virginia Miners.
Paul Billups is my actual name, but everybody calls me Big Paul.
Ever since the team was created, Big Paul has been an integral part of the franchise.
The inaugural season, 2010, my church group come to opening day, the first ever opening day of the Miners. I got a big mouth, and I was an instructor in the Army and know how to project my voice. So in the 9th inning, I got up and got everybody stand up, let them know you care and everything, and everybody responded real well.
Big Paul was at the end of the stadium. I was sitting in the middle, and I heard him screaming, and I got up and went, oh, my goodness. Walked over to him, said, Paul, what would it take to get you to stay here?
From that moment on, Big Paul and his family have sat right behind home plate, encouraging the team like no other.
If things start to get low, doesn't go our way, he's always getting us back into it and pumping the crowd up for us, so he's a big impact for sure.
He's every bit of the heart and soul of our team and this organization, and it's fun with him here. I can't imagine without him.
Is he loud? Yeah. A lot to handle? Absolutely. The Big Paul has become just as much a part of this organization as the players themselves.
He is more of an icon than any of the things that we do on the entertainment field. Big Paul is the West Virginia Miners.
Big Paul plans on continuing his legacy for years to come. Here for you in Beckley, Chase Parker, WVVA Sports. Hello, everybody. I'm Chase Parker, and the high school football regular season ended on Friday, But today, the playoff picture became crystal clear. The WVSS-AC released the final rankings today. Top 16 teams get in, so let's break it all down. We start with the single A. Undefeated Midland Trail came in ranked second, and Mount View Golden Knights right behind them in third. And Summers County, they ended their season on a 7-game winning streak. They made the cut. They are ranked 11th. Now to the double A ranks, we've got Bluefield ranked second in the state. Both Shady Spring and Oak Hill are ending playoff droughts this year. Shady ranked 11th. Oak Hill sneaks in at 15th. And in the Triple A, Greenbrier East is our only area team that made the cut for the postseason. Spartans came in ranked 12th. And in college football, the Mountaineers had themselves an absolute thriller today against Texas. We jumped to those highlights, joining them in the fourth quarter. Just 22 seconds left. West Virginia trails, but Will Greer puts on his cape and delivers a dime to Gary Jennings Jr. Let's just check out the replay and make sure he was in bounds. Was he in? You betcha he was in. Now the Mountaineers have to decide, do we kick the field goal going to overtime, or do we go for two and try to win this thing? They're going to gamble. They're going to go for two. Will Greer, end zone, victory. West Virginia Mountaineers come out on top, 42-41 the final there. Now to Blacksburg. Hokies hoping to avoid losing their fourth game of the season. They hosted 24th ranked Boston College this afternoon. The Eagles scored first. Running back A.J. Dillon is going to stretch across the goal line from 3 yards out. Eagles lead 7-0 early on. Hokies respond, though. Just check out the quarterback. Ryan, what you talking about? Willis heaves up the 26-yard touchdown pass to Damon Hazelton. Fun fact alert, they are roommates. Things are tied 7-7 at that point. Tech went into the half leading 14-7, but Boston College quickly turned that around. Third quarter, Boston College's Travis Levi takes off for 29 yards. That tied the game, and the Eagles kept on rolling to win 31-21. Virginia Tech has yet to beat an FBS team at home this season.
I think we're calling the right plays, but at times we just don't focus in enough maybe here or there.
It's definitely frustrating because I think we all know how good we can be, but like you kind of get tired of hearing how good you can be and you want to go make it happen.
I think experience is the best teacher, but you know, playing hard is just gives you a chance. But you know, in order to come out on top, you have to do the little things. So.
The Hokies travel to Pittsburgh to face the Panthers 1 week from today. Now to Bluefield College. They hosted the University of Pikeville today. Second quarter action. Bowen Smith is going to roll out, way out to his right. He sees daylight, and he sees the end zone. He crosses the goal line, put the Bears up 14-7. But never fear, Bluefield coach Dewey Luss is going to draw up something real sweet right here. Check it out. Quarterback Kason Witt is going to unload a bomb to Lowell Patron Jr. down into the end zone. Perfect catch and throw there. That ties the game 21-all. However, Pikeville picked up a late go-ahead touchdown to defeat the Rams 41-35. More college football scores for you. Marshall falls to Southern Miss 26-24 the final. Thundering Herd fall to 5-3 on the season. Concord did not have the afternoon they wanted either. They were dominated by Fairmont State, who served up big old 50 burger, 56-17 the ending there. Concord drops to 2-8 on the season. Now on to the Hardwood High School volleyball season is winding down, and today in Beckley, Woodrow Wilson High hosted the AAA Region 3 WVSS-AC Regional Playoff Round. Wow, that's a mouthful. 4 of the best teams in the state were in the house for this. Greenbrier East battling St. Albans, and the Red Dragons just proved to be too good. They took the match 3-1, so they advanced to the state round. Meanwhile, across the gym, Beckley faced George Washington High. The Flying Eagles were able to feed off of the home crowd and come away with a 3-1 win. They advanced to the state round as well. Well, that was a whole lot of fun. Let's do it again sometime real soon. But don't go anywhere. A last look at your weather coming up here in just a minute.